You've probably come across the words display referred or scene referred color, but what do they actually mean for your workflow? These two terms describe different ways of looking at an image. One describes the real world and the other describes what you're seeing on a monitor. That difference affects exposure, color, and why certain workflows exist in the first place. Scene referred is treated as a record of the real scene happening in front of the camera. Instead of saying this pixel should be brighter on the monitor, you're saying this pixel represents a certain amount of light in the real world. Highlights, midtones, and shadows keep their real-world relationships all the way to post. Log formats, raw workflows, and ACEs are all scene referred. Nothing is tied to the specific display yet, and that's why it's not mapped to screen, and exactly why log footage looks flat. It's only preserving information about the scene itself. In contrast, display referred means the image has already been mapped to a specific output. An example is Rec. 709. Contrast, brightness, and color have been baked in from the start, so that is why the image looks correct on the monitor. Display referred workflows are faster, more intuitive, but less flexible in the long run. Most traditional video workflows are display referred for this reason. So this difference matters because scene referred preserves a lot of flexibility that display referred does not. Because nothing is baked in, you can change the exposure freely, preserve highlight detail more naturally, and maintain consistent color across formats. What happens if you mix scene referred and display referred footage? Well, a lot of color issues can arise from that. Some examples of mixing are applying a Rec. 709 LUT too early, grading log footage as if it's already display ready, and baking in contrast before color management is set. When this happens, exposure stops behaving logically and color shifts become unpredictable. This doesn't mean the tools are broken, it just means that the workflow is a little messed up. So just know what format you're using. If you're shooting log or raw, then protect your highlights and preserve information.